Bryant, if you're living any kind of aspirational life, you're going to have some really tough days. You're going to have days when people who say they love you are just going to dump on you. Okay, people who supposedly support you are going to be nothing but drama and hassle for you. Folks are going to crap on your dreams and say you can't make it. We save our worst behavior, but sometimes for those we care the most about. And there's an old Southern saying, no matter how much I love you, my son or my daughter, if I don't have wisdom, I can only give you my own ignorance. So out of love, we pass down bad habits from generation to generation. This is not a video about bad people, how to deal with tough people. This is a video about what you can control. In my book, Love Leadership, the bestseller I wrote before, well, it was there's How the Courts Can Save Capitalism, the memo now. I'm writing another one, which I'll tell you about later. But in Love Leadership, I said that life is 10% what life does to you, and 90% how you choose to respond to it. The question is, what's your response going to be? So here's my thought for the day, tied to that. There's only two things in this world you can control: focus and execution. What are you going to focus on? Okay? And then are you going to execute? Move on. Get results on the thing that you're focusing on. So life will give you crap. People will give you crap. People will tell you what you cannot do. Folks will trip you up. In fact, positive people focus on their ideas. Negative people focus on other people. Okay? We spend a lot of time talking to people who are talking about other people. Those are not really the kind of folks you want to be hanging around or getting advice from. But that's another video for another time. So yes, I've said before, you heard me say in the Civil Rights series, video series, if you hang around 9 broke people, you'll be the 10th. But what if you're the problem? What if it's your own energy that's messed up? There's only two things in the world you can control. Again, the first rule is life is 10% what life does to you, and 90% how you choose to respond to it. So what's your response going to be, okay? No, and how I would say this as it relates to, let's say, racism. Because people say, John, by the way, I'm ignoring this overhead announcement because it's not tied to my messaging. Of course, an airport heading on another plane flight as usual. But if the world's trying to distract you, what are you going to do? If the world's trying to dump on you, what are you going to do? If somebody is being racist towards you, people say, John, you don't believe in racism. Yes, I do. I understand it. I respect it. But racism is sort of like rain. It's either falling someplace or it's gathering. So you might as well get out an umbrella and the color you like and start walking through it, because it's not going to change, so you must. So here's an example of controlling your own narrative. I can't get in your heart and change how you feel about me, but I can get in my heart and change how I feel about you. That's power, okay? That's me saying life is 10% what life does to you, and 90% how you choose to respond to it. What's your response going to be? So as it relates to, in this one example, as it relates to this video, focus and execution. Those are two things you can control. What are you focusing on? And what's your execution? What are your results today? Stop talking about things. Stop talking about other people and things. Start doing some things and start measuring your day based on what you got done on that list of yours. You want to go to bed tonight better than when you woke up. And by the way, this is also how you build wealth. You build wealth in your sleep. You make money during the day, but you build wealth in your sleep. Maybe I've done several videos on that before. Maybe I need to do another one again. Wealth is a mindset. Financial literacy is just the first step on that road to a mindset upgrade and shift. I need you to understand the memo, my last book. I need you to understand how this world works. That spiritual wealth is different from financial wealth, right? If you have spiritual wealth, you may not have much money, but you'll never be poor. If you don't have spiritual wealth, all the money in the world will not save you. John Hope Bryant, I'm out. Peace and love. Go take your life back and see my folks at Operation Hope. One of my Hope Financial coaches, they will change your life.